What it do, guys? Manjoume here, and today we're delving into the first family arc of the Versus System two-player card game. In today's episode, we're checking out Volume 3, Issue 4, The Fantastic Battles. Let's get the plastic off. When it comes to these giant-size issues, it's not like the normal quick peel ones, so which I do actually prefer. Looking at the front of the box, we have like a space-themed background with some light right around here. That same space motif. The Fantastic Battles. I do prefer this because it does differentiate it from the rest of the box, so it's very easy to tell what is written. Then also we see the Fantastic Four themselves, Mr. Fantastic, Thing, Johnny Storm, and Sue Storm, or Invisible Woman. On the side, we see the Fantastic Battles, pretty much the same we've seen. Same thing on the other side. On the top, we see the Fantastic Battles with the Fantastic Four logo and the Supervillain logo, meaning the two teams we're going to be seeing in the set are the new Fantastic Four team and the reintroduction of supervillains. Now, font-wise, it does line up with the rest in the set, although if you have these like put away, this box probably isn't going to be going where these are also going. The Fantastic Battles, the first giant-size issue for Volume 3 of the Versus System two-player card game, is the first issue for the first family story arc. This super famous, super powered team of four is an exciting, long-awaited addition to the Versus System two-player card game catalog of heroes and brings a wealth of power and ability to your deck. 200 all-new cards, token sheet, and a full-color rule book. I wonder, did they just stop doing the whole spiel? Yeah, I guess they did, because this is a very new set, the AEW. From an older set, we have the Utopia Battles from Volume 2. It said, easy to learn, difficult to master, new card mechanics, and they just cut those two lines out. Just an observation. Then we see a preview of the cards in the set, ages 14 plus, two-player game, and each game is about 30 minutes. Let's see what's inside. I don't anticipate there being a promo. There isn't always a promo. I would probably say more often than not, there is not a promo. But they also don't always say if there is. So here's the rule book, which we'll take a look in just a second. Then the token sheet, pretty run-of-the-mill. XP, health, -1/1, +1/1 tokens. Nothing too crazy here, but essential for learning to play and playing the base game. We have our two decks, which do not seem to have any promos, so we'll set them aside just for a second. Take a look at the manual real quick. Right there, the Fantastic and the Frightful. Oh, I was wrong. Those were not supervillains. It is the Frightful. That must be like the Fantastic Four specific villains. Let's see, we will maybe even here use humanity. Oh, I thought that was Earth. Okay, so I've gotten that wrong in the past for sure. And alien. Really? Alien? I thought it was space and Earth. Alright, so I've gotten that wrong definitely in the past. But the biggest thing that I'm looking for here is going to be in the back. And that'll be the suggested starting decks for each side. Human Torch versus the Wizard, who I am woefully unaware of. But we will be showcasing those in another video. And let's check out the decks. What better place to start than what looks like to be the first card, which is in this set, meaning the good guys, the Fantastic, are the beginning, and then it goes into the bad guys, which is the Frightful. First up, we have the Human Torch, 5 health, flight range, 2/4 stat line, flame on, main blue, put 3 +1/1 counters on Human Torch. Pyrogenesis, level up 8 times. When the Human Torch gains any number of +1/1 counters, he gains that much XP. So if he flames on a bunch and does other stuff, you get his level 2. He now has a 6/6 stat line and has a Nova Burst, main blue. Put -1/1 counters equal to the number of +1/1 counters Human Torch has, divided as you choose on any number of enemy supporting characters. Not enemy characters, supporting characters. So that does limit who you can use it against. Invisible Woman, 5 health, flight, 0/6 stat line, mass invisibility, main yellow. I wonder if each of these are going to have a different color. Blue, yellow, Thing is probably going to be green, and Mr. Fantastic will likely have red. Mass invisibility, main yellow. Each character In the Invisible Woman's row has invisibility this turn. Light Bender. Level up 6 times. When any number of characters on your side hide, Invisible Woman gains that many XP. And that must be what invisibility does. It probably just hides them. Her level 2, she now has a 410 stat line and gains psionic force fields. During either player's turn, any combat blue or green characters in the combat cannot strike this combat. As I predicted, it does seem to so far be true. Mr. Fantastic. 6 health, 2/5 stat line, Fantastic Four Incorporated. Build red, search your deck for an invisible woman, human torch, or thing supporting character, reveal it and put in your hand. First family. Level up 3 times. When each of the following characters appear on your side for the first time, Mr. Fantastic gains an XP, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, and the Thing. So his actually works the most as a team or family, and the rest seem like they can work with just about anyone else, but he does necessitate using the others. His level 2, he has a 5/8 stat line. Master Inventor, build yellow. Mr. Fantastic creates an invention. Put each copy of it from your invention pile into your hand. Impervious Skin. During either player's turn, combat green. If Mr. Fantastic gets stunned during this combat, he does not get wounded. I think, like the Defenders, Luke Cage has that ability as well. The Thing. Okay, I was already wrong because he has a red ability, not green. I would have guessed green, but some of their evolved abilities or level 2 abilities do have other colors. 6 health, 5/3 stat line, Defender of Yancey Street, main red. Until the start of your next turn, characters on your side can't be attacked while they're being protected by the Thing. The ever-loving blue-eyed Thing. Level up 4 times. When the Thing is attacked, he gains XP for each character he's protecting. His level 2. He now has a 10/6 stat line, so actually pretty strong. And he now has its clobbering time. Combat green, the Thing gets plus 10 attack and cannot be stunned this combat. He becomes a powerhouse. 20 attack for that combat? Going on to the supporting character lineup, we have Alicia Masters, which I think is the romantic interest of the Thing, which explains why she's holding like a sculpture of him. 1 cost, 1 health, 0/3 stat line, Neo-Realistic Sculptor. Other Fantastic Four characters on your side's base defense is equal to their base attack, or vice versa, whichever is higher. She's in the back row being protected by the Thing. She actually makes his attack and defense 10, because 10 is the higher number. Willie Lumpkin. 1 cost, 1 health, 1 4 stat line, Delivery Expert. At the start of your build phase, if Willie is in your front row, you may move him to your back row and put a package counter on him. At the start of your build phase, if Willie's in your back row with a package counter, you may move him to the Baxter building in your resource row, then remove him from the game, and if you do, draw 4 cards. A bit of setup, but if you can get that off, you're drawing a bunch. Herbie. 2 costs, 2 health, flight, 2/4 stat line, safeguard. Characters in Herbie's row without safeguard cannot be attacked. Valeria Richards. 2 cost, 1 health, 2/7 stat line, linked to the negative zone. Valeria can only appear on your side if there is a negative zone location on your side. Super genius. At the start of your turn, draw 2 cards. So you have your normal draw, then you have super genius, because genius is usually 1 card drawn. This is 2. I didn't realize Agatha Harkness was 1, a good character, and 2, related at all to the Fantastic Four. Here we go. 3 cost, 1 health, range, 4/2 stat line, Immortal. When Agatha gets KO'd, you may shuffle her into her owner's deck. Ancient Sorceress. When Agatha appears, draw a card for each Agatha Harkness who has been KO'd on your side this game. So it incentivizes you either running a bunch or getting her out a bunch. Wyatt Wingfoot. 3 cost, 1 health, range, 2/6 stat line, self-awareness. Wyatt knows he's in a card game, which is a keyword, so that means something. Human Torch's supporting character version, 4 cost, 1 health, flight range, 7/5 stat line, and flame on, which was the same as the other one, I believe. Main blue, put 3 +1/1 counters on the Human Torch. Then we have Elijah. 4 cost, 2 health, flight range, 5/3 stat line, scroll spy. At the start of your build phase, while Elijah is in your hand, you may transform an Alicia Master supporting character on your side into Elijah. Ooh, that's sad maybe, with the implication that I'm thinking of, that like she was never really her and she was actually her. I mean, if she still loves the Thing, I guess not the hugest thing or issue, I don't know. So this turns out I'm woefully unaware of like the Fantastic Four universe. Next we have Caldonia. 5 cost, 2 health, flight, 5/7 stat line, Sword of Might, main green. Caldonia has Combat Master and Violent this turn. Next up, we have the Invisible Woman's supporting character version. 5 cost, 1 health, flight 410 stat line. Where'd she go? Main yellow, ready invisible woman, and she has invisible or invisibility this turn. So we know that they're different. Invisibility, at the end of your turn, if this character is ready, you may hide them, so turn them invisible, I guess. But invisible, this character doesn't protect and can attack protected characters. So one is like they're already that, and one is them going into that, I guess. Very similar keywords, same words basically, but interesting. And the fact that she gets to choose is really good because you pick whatever fits your situation the best. Things supporting character version. 6 cost, 4 health, 10 6 stat line. It's Clobber in time, combat green. The thing gets plus 10 attack and can't be stunned this combat. Rock-like skin during either player's turn, combat green. The thing gets plus 10 defense this combat. So if he's going into any combat and you have a green, you're looking pretty good. Although the rock-like skin is the one that's during either player's turn. Clobber in time is only during your turn. Mr. Fantastic supporting character version, 7 cost, 2 health, 7 stat line. Oh yeah, the thing had 4 health. Mr. Fantastic supporting character version has 7 cost, 2 health, 7 stat line. Stroke of Genius, start of your turn. Draw a card, or Mr. Fantastic creates an invention. Plasticity, main red. Mr. Fantastic has plus 5/5, shrink and tough until your next turn. Next up, we have Franklin Richards, which now that I remember that I got this off of the Upper Deck website, it actually came with a promo card of Franklin Richards with alternate artwork and is still from the set. It's Fantastic Four number 21, but this is the promo version. And because I had gotten another set, the Herald, from that order, I actually got a second copy. So I have 2 promo copies of this and 4 copies of the original artwork, and let's take a look at it. It is a Fantastic Four and Omega Team character. 8 cost, 2 health for 12 stat line Omega level mutant. You can't include Omega level mutants with other names in your deck. So I think that means if you choose to include him, that's it. Manipulate reality. Build blue yellow. Put each other character into a pocket dimension until Franklin leaves play. Now, the only thing I would say about the promo version is that if you don't know what symbols correspond to what colors, it could be kind of confusing because it's written in purely white. So it does not give the color on it. So this gets to be a little hard to read, but if you happen to know them, or you have something that shows all the symbols, non-issue. Aesthetically, I think this does look more grandiose. Next we have Uatu, the Watcher. 10 cost, 6 health, flight 010 stat line, the Watcher. Main alien. Look at each enemy card everywhere. The Doer. Main humanity. Heal a wound from each good character on your side, then remove each -1/1 counter and all burn, freeze, immobile, and infect effects on them. Then recover and ready any number of them. You're probably not getting this out anytime soon because this is a 10 coster, but if you have him out, he will be out for quite a while. Onto the plot twist lineup, we have a gadget. It's actually an invention which starts the game in invention pile. Make things right. Combat. If it's your turn, add an attacker to the combat. So if you went into it thinking you had enough, but your opponent played a plot twist or powered up their character in some way that made them just stronger than you, you can use this to add another to the fray. During the player's turn combat, if it's an enemy turn, remove an attacker from the combat. So if they're team attacking you, you take one out of there. Now they probably aren't enough to beat you. The next invention we have is machine. It just says machine. Gadget, machine, pretty generic names. 1 cost, make things right. Okay, so we have that again. When this machine appears, choose one for it to gain. You pay 1 less to recruit supporting characters, or supporting characters on your side have +2/2. So it either makes them cheaper to get, or makes them stronger once you've gotten them. It's a good choice to have. Automation, supporting character who is also an invention. 1 cost, 2 health, range 4/2 stat line, invention 1. Make things right. When this character appears, choose one for it to gain lethal or shrink. Look at these generic names. Weapon in equipment, 0 cost, invention, make things right. When this equipment appears, choose one for it to gain. Equipped character has +5 attack and range, or equipped character has +5 defense and range. Next up, we have the Fantastic Car, which is the most effort they put into any of these names. They could have just called it car, but I'm glad they called it the Fantastic Car. It's an equipment, and this one is Fantastic Four only. One cost, Invention 4. This card starts the game in Invention pile. I wonder if Invention 1 means you can only put one copy of it, and maybe Invention 4 means you can have 4 copies. Let's take a quick look. There are 4 copies here, so maybe that is what that means. Flying Bathtub. Equipped character has flight, and that's all it does. I mean, for characters that don't already have it, hey, that's good for them. Especially for someone like the Thing. Unstable Molecules, another Fantastic Four team card. It's also an invention. During either player's turn, combat characters on your side can't be struck this combat, which is just a great card to have. Here's the Negative Zone special location for the Fantastic Four team. Quite a bit written on here. Invention 2. Gateway to the Annihilation area. During your main phase, but not during combat, your main character may pay one of the following. This turn, turn this location face down, and Alien, turn another location face up or face down. Humanity, heal or wound a character. Blue, switch a character's attack and defense for this turn. Yellow, turn a character's -1/1 counters into +1/1 counters or vice versa. Green, recover or daze a character. Red, ready or exhaust a character. Really cool effects here, and you are having to pay basically 2 resources in order to do this, or turning 2 face down. So you do the one, you play it, turn it face down in order to use the ability, and then you do the other color. But the effects you get are pretty decent. And it was Invention 2, so there's 2 copies. Then we have the special location, or the wild location for this team, which is Baxter Building, which also relates back to that one, what is it, Mailman or something that we saw earlier? Yeah, Willie Lumpkin, who starts in the front row, goes to the back row, goes from the back row to Baxter Building to make his delivery. Pretty cool. Notably, this does not have that alien or humanity symbol. This is only the main 4. 4 Academy, 4 Fortress, 4 Laboratory, and 4 Training Ground, which I think has the best artwork. On to the next set of cards. Gonna start with Old Familiar. And here's the tab. That didn't quite open right. That's good enough. We're starting off with Dr. Doom, the Frightful. 6 health, flight range, 2/4 stat line, inventor, build yellow. Dr. Doom creates an invention, science and sorcery, level up 2 times. At the end of your turn, if you play an equipment and a plot twist this turn, he gains an XP. His level 2. He now has a 7/7 stat line. Time, platform, build blue. Choose an enemy supporting character. Its owner shuffles it face up into their deck. Dr. Doom can't use this power if there is a face-up character in an enemy deck. The Mole Man. 5 health, range, 1/6 stat line, Mole Man. Main yellow, Mole Man tunnels under an enemy resource. Subterranean Tunnel Network, level up 3 times. When Mole Man tunnels, he gains an XP. They do nothing by themselves unless his level 2 does. Let's see. His level 2, he has a 3/11 stat line. Actually, quite a bit better. Moloids, forward. Build red. Put a Moloid token onto your side. Mole Man. And then he does the tunnel thing again, which it didn't really explain what the tunnels actually do other than give him points for his XP. But at level 2, he doesn't need that. Moving on, I guess. Super-skrull. 6 cost, 2/5 stat line. Skrull Soldier. At the start of your turn, you may put -1/1 counter on an enemy character. First Faker, level up 4 times. At the end of your turn, Super-skrull gets 1 XP for each of the following face-up characters. Human Torch, Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, and The Thing. These are cumulative effects, so you don't need each one to use the effect. You just have to wait turns. If all you have is Invisible Woman on the field, or your opponent has it, okay, that's worth 1. The next turn's still there, another 1. A little slower, but it doesn't necessitate you having to have all 4 individually. If it was like the first time one of them was there, so it'd be you only get the 1 point from each one, that would be really difficult. And more than likely, you're running them in your own deck, because otherwise, you may never get to your level 2, who has Flight, 6/6 stat line, and Cosmic Energy Power Receptors. When Super-skrull levels up, he gains a keyword and superpowers he doesn't already have from the following face-up characters: Human Torch, Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, and The Thing. When Human Torch, Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, or the Thing appear, super-skrull gains the keyword and superpowers he doesn't already have from them. The Wizard. 6 health, flight range, 3/3 stat line, wizard armor. While the wizard is in combat, you may play any plot twist as a copy of an open fire, find cover, savage surprise, or best offense is a good defense plot twist. Are those from other sets? Mechanical Mastermind, level up 5 times. When you play a combat plot twist, the wizard gains an XP. His level 2, he now has a 7/5 stat line. He now has Escape Artist. During either player turn, combat yellow or red, cancel the combat. The wizard may use this power any number of times each turn. Mole Man supporting character version. 1 cost, 1 health, range, 2/2 stat line, Moloids forward, build red. Put a Moloid token onto your side. Lesser radar sense. Main yellow. Enemy players must play with their hands revealed until Mole Man leaves play. The Mad Thinker. 2 cost, 1 health, 1/6 stat line. Construct android. Build red. Search your deck for an awesome android supporting character. Reveal it and put it into your hand. Computer Mind. Main yellow. Make a secret prediction about an enemy attack next turn. If that prediction is correct, reveal it, cancel the combat, and immediately make another prediction about an attack that turn. Puppet Master. 2 cost, 1 health, 2/5 stat line. Radioactive Clay Effigy. Main red. Reveal a supporting character from your hand, then move an enemy supporting character with that name onto your side. When the Puppet Master leaves play, move it back. Awesome Android. 3 cost, 1 health, star stat line. Mimicry. Awesome Android has base attack and defense equal to the highest printed attack and defense on other face-up characters. The attack and defense can be from different characters, so he's picking the best from each. Next, we have a guy named Diablo who does not seem to actually be related to the devil. He's just wearing a costume, I think. I could be wrong. If I am, let me know in the comments below. 3 cost, 1 health, 4/4 stat line, Master Alchemist. Main, Diablo pays any 2, yellow or green or blue or red. Choose a supporting character on your side. They gain the following based on what he paid. Air, yellow, flight, earth, green, +5 attack, fire, blue, range, water, red, +5 defense. Here's a good name. We have Blastar. 4 cost, 2 health, flight range, 5/5 stat line, King of Valor. Blastar has +5/5 while a negative zone location is on your side. Doombot. 4 cost, 2 health, flight range, 7/7 stat line, invention 4, so 4 copies I presume. Swarm and an exact replica. If Dr. Doom would be wounded on your side, randomly choose him or a Doombot on your side. If you choose a Doombot, you may say, "Fool, you think you can defeat Dr. Doom so easily?" If you do, switch their positions and wound the Doombot instead. That's pretty fun protection. Thundra. 4 cost, 2 health, 6/2 stat line, leap and bulletproof. Christoph Vernad. 5 cost, 2 health, flight range, 4/7 stat line, becoming Doom. While a Doombot is on your side, Christoph gains aka Doom and Swarm. Heir Apparent. Main yellow, put 5 +1/1 counters on a Doombot on your side or ready a Doombot on your side, or put a Doombot from your KO pile into your hand. Christoph may use this power any number of times on your turn. So he just gets out the little guys. The Wizard supporting character version, 5 cost, 1 health, flight range, 6/8 stat line, and Escape Artist. Impossible Man, 6 cost, 1 health, flight, 6/6 stat line, Oniferous. Impossible Man can be played as a frightful equipment with 1 cost or a frightful plot twist instead of a supporting character. Equipment has 2/2. Equipment. Equipped character has +2/2. Plot twist during other player's turn. Combat. Put a 1/1 counter on a character on your side in the combat. Very versatile card. Molecule Man. 6 cost, 2 health. Range 5/9 stat line. Molecular Manipulation. Main blue. Or discard an unstable molecules plot twist. Choose one. Matter to energy. KO another supporting character on your side. Put +1/1 counters equal to its cost on a character on your side. Energy to matter. Remove any number of 1/1 counters from a character on your side. You may put a character with that cost equal to that number from your KO pile onto your side. Dr. Doom supporting character version. 7 cost, 2 health, flight range, 7/7 stat line, inventor, and all you need is Doom. When you play an equipment, put 3 +1/1 counters on Doom. When you play a plot twist, ready Doom. Super-skrull. 7 cost, 2 health, 6/6 stat line, Super-skrull engineering. At the start of your main phase, choose one. Put 3 +1/1 counters on Super-skrull. Super-skrull gets +10 attack and can't be stunned during his next attack this turn. Super-skrull can attack protected characters this turn. Super-skrull has shrink and tough, until your next turn. So that's basically one of each Fantastic Four ability that he can do. Push the limits. Main red, choose another effect from super-skrull engineering. So he can pick multiples. So I think he can just have up to 2 in a turn. Didn't necessarily think I'd see him here, but we have Mephisto. 8 cost, 3 health, 7, 12 stat line, bond with Zarathos, build blue, KO another supporting character on your side and put a Ghost Rider supporting character from your hand onto your side. Deal with the devil, build yellow, offer a deal to an enemy player. Maybe you need to get those from another set, because now we're on to the plot twists. Backup plan. During either player's turn combat, if an enemy player has played a plot twist this combat, draw 2 cards. Observe and adapt. You may play this as a copy of any plot twist in an enemy KO pile. This loses the enemy plot twist's team affiliation, which would bar you from being able to use it, so now you can. Next up, we have our Moloid token. 0 cost as a token. It is part of the Frightful team. 1 health, 1 defense, swarm, and dark vision. While attacking, the Moloid has +1 attack for each face down resource on that side. For the wild special location, on this team we have a Latveria, which of course is blue or yellow or green or red for a frightful character. If you had to pick one, Latveria would be the one. Then we have Academy, Fortress, Laboratory, and Training Ground. So there's no Ghost Rider character that I mentioned before, and we never quite knew what tunnels are. Well guys, that's it for the Versus System 2-player card game First Family Story Arc, Volume 3, Issue 4, The Fantastic Battles. Do you want to join the Fantastic Four, or do you want to join the Frightful? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to stay up to date on my videos and live streams on both YouTube and Twitch, check out links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe, and consider joining. That's all for now, guys. Manjoume out.